Alright, hi guys. So we are group 2 and we are doing the think, pair, share instructional strategy. So basically the think, pair, share is a strategy designed to provide time for the students to have individual independent thinking time about a certain topic. Pair up with a partner, typically an elbow partner or assigned partners to decrease waste of time, and then sharing their answers with their partner. So basically the strategy provides with high classroom participation since every student is required to partner up and share their responses. Students can also gather new information from their partners as they share their ideas to one another. So as students are partnered up for an allotted time, the teacher can monitor and walk around the classroom to make sure that the students are staying on task and discussing the topic. So they know, when to gather the class back up as a whole. So teachers can also take the strategy a step further by asking each pair of students to share with the class what they came up with and what they've learned working together during the time of discussion. So this strategy is not specific to one subject, so I guess it just kind of varies, and can be used for all different types of lessons, so be it math, reading, writing, especially reading and writing, that's what we focus on. But whether it be a question about a reading expert, a social studies discussion, or anything, just a hypothesis. So it's basically, just kind of like students working together to kind of learn, and then kind of talk about what they learn and what approaches they use to learn about. So it's just like a collaborative learning strategy where students kind of work together to solve problems or answer questions on assignment reading. So this technique requires students to think individually about a topic or answer to a question, and then they have to share ideas with the classmates, as I, kind of talked about before. So discussing an answer with a partner serves to maximize participation, focus on attention, and engage students to comprehend the reading material. Okay, so the benefits are vary. It's really useful in a classroom of diverse students who are willing to work together and learn from each other, about what, and then kind of talk about what they want to learn about. So it's a very versatile and simple technique for improving students' reading comprehension. It gives students time to think about an answer and activates prior knowledge. So they kind of like learn from, they kind of like pull out previous information of what they know and then implement it to what they're currently learning. So the think, pair, share enhances students' oral communication skills as well, as they discuss their ideas with one another. So this strategy helps students become active participants in learning and can include writing as a way of organizing thoughts, generating from a discussion. So that's a benefit of the TPS strategy. So, and it also creates and use how to create and use the strategy. So you can use like so like the teacher decides upon the text to be read and develops a set of questions or prompts that target key content concepts. So basically the teacher will describe the purpose of the strategy and provide guidelines for discussions. As with all strategy instructions, teachers should model the procedure to ensure the students understand how to use the strategy. Teachers should monitor and support students as they work. So think, pair, share. The T in think would basically mean that teachers begin by asking the specific questions about the text. So students think about what they know or have learned about the topic. The P, as in pair, each student should be paired with one another to or a small group, with another student. And then S is for the share, which is students share their thinking with their partner. Teachers expand their share into a whole class discussion. So there's variations to this also. So teachers can modify this strategy and include various writing components within the think, pair, share strategy. So this provides teachers with opportunity to see whether there are problems in comprehension. Teachers can create a read, write, pair, share strategy in which students read the assigned material, write their own thoughts about the topic prior to the discussion, pair up with a partner, and then share their ideas with the partner or the whole class. So basically students are just working together to work out an assignment and then kind of talk about it within each other and share the ideas that they kind of make connections with outside of the content as a whole. So it kind of like walks through the students. And then the teacher should also be active in this, even though it's like a student-student learning environment. The teacher should always stay active and kind of walk around, ask the students like, hey, what are you guys talking about? What have you guys learned? And what you guys can further on learn about this specific topic that they're talking about. Okay, well, thank you so much.